Wait, are you a Finding Teddy person? You ran this 10 years ago? No way. Oh, you're that person. Do you have... Are you the person who has the one upload of this? You don't know how it works anymore. You never got to talk to... I can't believe, like, you're like the one person on earth who can relate to my frustrations. Alright, enough ranting. I think I'm ready to give this a go and to try to do it. Mirror hands though. I used to play run, attack and jump. Now it's going to be a run, attack and jump because doing the sprint is easier with my right hand. So I had to reprogram myself a bit like that, but let's see how it goes. Okay. Let's get going. 1, 2, 3. I noticed now that I did the start really well. I'm so pumped, kind of. It matters so much to do the start well. Hey, cohesion tension. Wait, are you a Finding Teddy person? Are you from the Finding Teddy community? That's awesome if that's the case. Welcome to the potato basket, dude. You ran this 10 years ago? No way. Hold on, wait, did you have the same name? I've seen the names of the people who ran this. This is beyond cool. You're the only person who can understand my frustrations then, dude. I played this game way back. Like 10 years ago I played this game and I didn't have any thoughts about speedrunning then, but I felt like, you know what, if I ever speedrun, I want to speedrun this. Like 10 years later, hold on. 10 years later, I speedrun Elden Ring, I speedrun Noita, and I'm like, I should speedrun this game too now. Wait. It was the old version. Oh, you're that person! Do you have... Are you the person who has the one upload of this? Stay tuned, I'm gonna show you some things I did. I did research on you. Holy shit, we have a Finding Teddy celebrity. Oh my god. Oh, of course. I have a parallel window open on my PC with your recording on. I saw that in your run. One of the things you did do is that you did pick up a lot of like upgrades. You upgraded your weapon twice, or your damage twice, and your health. But the bosses don't take improved damage by improving the damage. Yeah, you have 1 hour and 29 minutes. I think your time is on the top of the screen there. Man, this was such a fun surprise. Upgraded because the original... Oh, okay, I see. You upgraded because in reality, yeah, okay. So basically you have to, and I upgraded their weapon because the monster realm stuff blocks your pathway too often. Do you know about the Wraith glitch though, where you can get to 0 hit points in a particular part where you become invulnerable? Because that's the way that it's being used, was used afterwards. Wait, I just want to show you. I want to show you just how much of a celebrity you are on my tiny potato stream. I'm going to show you the glitch. It's not me who figured it out. I've figured out fairly few things, only minor things to improve speed. Yeah, you're a legend. So you play so much more consistent than the other attempts. But the thing is that you spend so much time getting all the monies to get the upgrades, and you don't need to do that in the new version. So I was thinking, man, if you would try to run it again, you would definitely get the world record. You don't know how it works anymore. You never got to talk to... I can't believe, like, you're like the one person on earth who can relate to my frustrations. Anyways, I took recording of your playthrough and of the one with the newer version. And I made comparisons to see for both of you. This is the new person, and they run on a PlayStation. So the loading times when you quit out is different But yeah, I basically put these two together to compare and see how it was. Okay, I'm gonna do. This is gonna be so fun. This is so unexpected. No matter how well you run, though, honestly, getting good RNG on the final boss is a big thing. But like, how did you know I was speedrunning this? Like, how on earth did you find me even? Do you have like Teddy as a tag and you seek like you just happened to scroll to the bottom of Twitch and you saw someone playing this? No way! Man, that's insane. Random coincidence, man. That's great. Well, you'll have to bless my run then. And we'll see. 3, 2, 1, go! I love a lot about this game. I feel like if you would make a patch of this game where you had a bit more like a grace period between being hit, where you had like, or you had a dodge roll or something like that, it could be such a good game. But some of the controllers, some of the placement of enemies, you love this game enough to grind for a run. I could see that you had practiced so much. I figured out is kind of combining a bit what you did with what the other person does, where you can, for example, the glitch where you crouch into, you can stand up and run after you crouch in a crouch area, and that can save a bit of time, but it's kind of difficult to pull off. With the Wraith glitch, you can walk on spikes with the other people don't think you can, because there are two types of spikes in the game. One of the spikes will teleport you back up, and that's how you get the Wraith glitch. Okay, I watched the way that you did the start, for example, in a way like this, which is just super smooth. One tiny thing I figured out, which is not that important, is you can, if you punch just as you exit a screen, you can get a small, it gets a tiny bit quicker. There, I did the tiny thing. If you punch at a certain time, you punch at a certain time when you exit a screen, like this, you don't stop. But it's a different barrier in every kind of... Every screen has a slight difference, so it's so easy to mess it up. This is the room where you could do it in one other room later, but best to do it here. So you can see if Great. I wanted to take 1 damage from him. These spikes are different than other spikes. Can you see if I fall down, I get transported back up. Maybe because you could get stuck down there, I don't know. If I do this 2 more times, me being placed back up is somehow overriding me dying, so now I don't take any damage from enemies. Which is convenient, but I can't go to the menu. But if I fall onto the spikes now, if I fall into these spikes, I die. If I go into normal spikes, I don't die. So in this case, you can just run past this one, for example. And here too, but here I need to be a bit careful because these spikes don't damage me. I can jump in them and everything, but the spikes down there, those two, are the same special spikes, so they will actually kill me. I need to do like this. You know the guy who made Finding Teddy gave out a new game like 17 days ago. Beyond the Ice Palace 2. It is by the same guy, yeah, and it is apparently a pretty good game, but with frustrating difficulty spikes and enemies. Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out and for magically showing up. We are the Teddy fan base now, I think that's it. Yeah, this is great. So I'll see you around and have a good evening. Yeah, take care.